But in as much as we commend your efforts, there are still a lot of gaps to be filled. Is the agency exploring other alternative sources of energy? Because just recently, the Minister of Power stated that the construction of the Lagos to Calabar highway and the Badagry to Sokoto highway, propels an opportunity for investment in wind energy. Is the agency looking at that direction?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
What you have seen in Kano is just a tip of an iceberg of what the Rural Electrification Agency is doing, not only in Kano State, but in the entire country. One, like I mentioned earlier, if you look at the source of funding that the present government of President Bola Tinubu had made it possible to Rural Electrification Agency, we are planning to start unprecedented level of mini-grid deployment across the country. The transformer you have seen we install in Wudil is just one of it. In this particular budget of this year, we intend to deploy thousands of such transformers and extend the grid to different areas. But for the areas where it's economically more viable to deploy the renewable energy sources, either isolated mini-grid or interconnected mini-grid, we have already mapped the entire country. And the essence of the mapping of the country is to determine what is the least and the most economically viable means of providing this community with electricity. Should we extend the grid by providing the transformer and distribution line to the communities to power them, or should we deploy an interconnected mini-grid, or should it be an isolated mini-grid? So we have that data. Kano State, Lagos State, Bayelsa, Enugu, we have for the entire country. And that data is what we are using to decide on the best means of providing the access of electricity. Now, talking about the other access beyond the solar, yes, it is one of the mandates that the Minister of Power gave REA to explore other sources of renewable energy. And based on that, we already had started one in a community called Balanga in Gombe State, where we are looking at combining micro hydro power plant and solar power plant to energize communities and an agricultural hub within the community called Balanga in Gombe State. And we are also exploring the economically viable technology for the wind solar, because the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway has given us an opportunity to deploy wind energy across those coastal areas, about 9 of them that the Minister of Power had mentioned. So we are looking at that opportunity to deploy that. The main critical success factors for us is to have a technology that will allow us to deploy it and charge economically viable tariff, which it's affordable and sustainable for the communities. So we are looking at that option. Even beyond the wind technology and the micro hydro, we are also looking at the biomass. We are testing one technology in Adamawa State where we are combining solar and biomass. So the solar will operate during the day, then during the night we use the bio waste to generate the electricity to power the community. So we are doing a lot in determining the most economically viable technology to continue to deploy this intervention across the country.